This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Off play action. He's looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a...
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
An inside give now from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to extend the play. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Throw to the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, and the sophomore making an impact play.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Refusing to be brought down. And they finally grab a huge return. Coverage team lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The forward recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
When he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, points in one game. What a day.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. And he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
I don't get this decision, but here comes the punt team out on second down.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Let's it go on the move, launching deep. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Looking to scramble. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice
touchdown, Dogs. This air attack is still unstoppable. set now to try the PAT. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? He'll hand it off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. On the return, it's Lovett. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To the air, it's back. Catch made on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players